There's another topic I want to cover this morning before we get to everything, and it's the idea or the concept of trust in relationships. Now, what's trust in a relationship? Do you trust that your partner is not going to go drop his pants every opportunity he gets, or she's not going to take the long way home every Friday night just because you got to work late? You know, is that trust in a relationship?
She might if she needs exercise.
She might if she needs exercise, but, you know, okay. That's not the point. If that's the point, then you're playing a different game altogether. There are no detours in life. Like there aren't. You're either doing it or you're not. And if that's the situation, they're not playing the commitment game, they're playing the cheating game. And that's a different story altogether. That's just a different story altogether. That involves different things. That's not about trust in a relationship. That's not part of the game. That's part of some other game. So you have to let that go. Do you trust that they're gonna live up to their obligations in the relationship? Yes, no. That's an individual statement. Trust in a relationship is a lot more than paying the bills. Trust in a relationship is a lot more than fidelity. Trust in a relationship is a lot more than being there for each other. Because quite often, all of those things falter at some point. There's going to be a time in your relationship where you or your partner can't pay the bills. There's going to be a time in the relationship when you and your partner aren't there for each other for whatever reason. The guy's got to work late. The girl's got to just had a bad day. You know, there are times you're not going to be there for each other. Are you going to, what else is in trust? Are you going to like pick the kids up on time from school? You're going to mess that up at times in your relationship. These are things. There's more to all of that, and we talked about this a little earlier today. There are things, you know, you're going to like disrupt your relationship. You are gonna cause disruption in your relationship just to prove to yourself that you're still in love with the person, that you're still feeling that pull. You're going to cause disruption in the relationship just to get that guy. You're going to cause drama in the relationship to get that guy to choose you over something else. It's extremely childish in an adult world. You're going to disrupt the relationship to get that guy to leave what he's doing to come and spend. It's selfish. It's emotionally childish, but like that's the way the world is sometimes. Trust in a relationship means there's a bond that can't be broken. That's what trust is. There are times you're not going to be able to come up with the money. There are times when you're not going to be able to be there to watch the guy play hockey. You're not going to go to see the girl, her presentation. You know, she's going to do something at work and read you a speech or a presentation she has to make, and you're not going to get it because like you don't get it. It's not what it's about. Trust in a relationship is about a bond that will not break, regardless of how often you argue, regardless of petulance, regardless of emotional immaturity, regardless of stupidity, regardless of selfish behavior, regardless of narcissism.
Trust in a relationship means you're realizing it's a teamwork effort.
SLC says trust in a relationship it's realizing that it's a teamwork effort. You don't score every time you have the ball, and you don't win every game. But the team still walks on the floor together, and they walks off the floor together.
Do you want to go at it alone, or do you want someone to lift you up when you're down?
SLC says, do you want to go it alone, or do you want someone to lift you up when you're down?
Do you want someone to be your rock, or do you want to stand still alone?
That's the deal. SLC says, do you want to be a rock, or do you want to go it alone? So that's the deal. But before we leave this topic, I want to remind you guys that sometimes, you might project that you're in an actual relationship when you're not actually in a relationship. You're not in an actual relationship. So what do you want, man? Like, you're projecting. And lots of guys do this, lots of women do this. So that's the action. Just keep, be true to yourself, be true to your partner, and that's the action. It's pretty simple. Trust is a lot more. Trust is a bond that can't be broken in a relationship. Everything else is just. Everything is not. It's not. You're not in a relationship, and that's the deal. Wishing everybody the best.